BJP convened a core committee meeting at the party headquarters to deliberate on potential candidates for the various states for the Lok Sabha polls. Sources are saying that the states of Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana and Gujarat were discussed in those meetings that took place. But what's on the agenda today? We believe that it's going to be Karnataka that's going to be discussed as far as those meetings that will continue today as well. We have my colleague Tanishq joining us. Tanishq, from what we're hearing from our sources is that Uttar Pradesh was discussed and there were 25 seats to be precise that were discussed in those meetings that took place yesterday with the key players. Take us through who all were on that meeting that presided. And we do know that, Uttar Pradesh was discussed, Rajasthan was discussed and these meetings are going to continue today as well.
Well, of course, yes. A very important meeting was held yesterday because, of course, out of the 75 seats that BJP is fighting on themselves, they have declared candidates on 51 seats. So the discussion on remaining 24 seats was held in Delhi yesterday. Now, in the meeting, it was Home Minister Amit Shah, JP Nadda, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, both the Deputy CMs, UP BJP President Bhupendra Chaudhary, all of them were present in the UP BJP core group meeting. The discussion was held on the 24 seats in where the BJP has not declared their candidates. Now, if I, talk about the seats. So out of the 24 seats where BJP have not declared their candidate, only 5 seats are those which BJP did not win in 2019. So most of the seats are already with the BJP, but only 5 seats they were not able to win in 2019. But if I talk about what are the key seats where we could see some shuffling this time, is of course the Kaisarganj, from where Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh is a member of parliament. We could see his name being dropped. There is chatter that his name might be dropped, but there is also, at the same time, there's also chatter that ticket to his son could also be given or his wife could also be given. It will be very interesting to see who BJP puts up in Pilibhit, as well as Varun Gandhi has been the member of parliament, but we have seen time and again he also speaking against BJP. So very, very crucial seats remaining here. BJP will very soon declare their candidates on the remaining seats, or the seats that they have not declared the candidates. Of course, the Ghazipur seat, from where BJP has been having a tough time finding a Bhumiyar face. So all these caste matrix also working along. All the top leaders were there: Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, Keshav Prasad Maurya, Deputy CM Keshav Prasad Maurya, and Brijesh Pathak, and UP BJP President Bhupendra Chaudhary as well. Yes.
Right. A lot discussed during that meeting that was held late last night. Vasudha, any word on what went on in those meetings? And what's important today is that we believe Karnataka is up for discussion.
Absolutely, Divya. Like Tanishq was saying, UP again is the epicenter and the most important critical state. And what I understand is that there are 3 places, like Tanishq was also saying, Kaisarganj is going to be important because it will reflect on how BJP is seriously looking at charges of sexual assault and harassment. Now, Brij Bhushan Singh is somebody who's been accused of something very serious by, our national champions. Now, we don't know if he's going to be fielded next. I'm told that the party is not very keen, but he's a strong man and is what matters the most for any party right now. He is a little reluctant to let anybody else, even from his close circles, to be fielded, is what I've been told. So there was a lot of discussion on what happens in Kaisarganj, but I'm told that the party's central leadership, like the leadership, the main, it could be the PM, HM, are going to take a call on this. Of course, then there are 2 other seats like Bhadohi and of course Balia, which are also, we've seen defectors in the past few years, but there are also existing people who are like, strong leaders of the party. So these 2 leaders, these 2 places also saw a lot of discussions. What I'm told is that BJP might actually end up, refielding a lot of MPs in UP and in Bihar, like it did in UP in the first list, because, as far as UP is concerned, it really wants to make sure that it gets its representation matrix right. Right, it has cracked the UP code after many years. In 2014, it does not want to go wrong on that. It's not an experiment state like Gujarat is. Gujarat is where they're changing a lot of candidates. Karnataka is also where they're balancing, between old timers and the new timers. So that is why we will see the Karnataka core group meeting happening today. we saw a lot of dissent happening even in people like Ishwarappa and all that old timers. Sadanand Gowda put out a very strong message yesterday. So Karnataka is where the BJP is trying to walk the thin line between balancing the old timers and ensuring that newcomers come in. So Vijayendra, the BJP president and son of Mr. Yedurappa is going to be in Delhi, and that meeting, that core group meeting, is going to take place today. Yesterday, also Gujarat core group meeting took place. 4 seats. Rajasthan core group meeting took place. Haryana was very important because there was a name of a wrestler that was discussed. There is an actor, that we all know, whose movie was released recently. His name was also sort of, but of course he has said no. Now the artists also want easier seats. The party is not willing to give them easier seats. So that's one thing. So Haryana and UP were discussed with a lot of gusto yesterday. The meeting went on for a long time. Right. Odisha and Bengal meetings were held towards later part of the night. Of course, we are yet to find out what really happened, but clearly the third list of the BJP promises to be far more interesting than the first two lists.